As I said, the first 2 reps will always be the modifications, and then I'll up level it. The very last one will be the intermediate form of this exercise. Whether it's for you today or whether it's for you tomorrow, it's there for you to watch. Here we go, hundreds. Six. 8, we're going to 10. 'Curling all the way in. Roll up. Modifications first. It's nice to have maybe even a ball or a towel behind you if this was going to be the modified version. Inhaling through my nose, exhaling with the weight of the person coming into my front body, widening my back body. A block could always be present between your ankles or inner thighs. Leg weights on top of your ankles helps, or the balls and heels of your feet pressing against a wall to give you support as you lengthen both sides of your hammock that can extend down into your feet as well. Single leg circle. About 5 each direction. This one can add in the twist of the low spine, reaching your foot, allowing the hips to stack, and other leg. This feels great for my low back, this modification. So it's widening it. I'm still thinking about my hammock. Going into rolling like a ball. Modified could be a towel or ball behind you, and just gently using your belly, the person in the hammock, the back sling, widening with the deepness of your belly, the weightedness of your belly, or easy massaging your organs. Trying not to go back towards your head. And then inhale, exhale, floating the feet up as best you can. I try and pick up my underarms like I'm shrugging my armpits up, not my shoulders. Single leg stretch. The block here is for people who maybe have a little bit more neck tension. And so what's nice is that you're not that far from your curl when you're here. So your goal would be as you switch and exhale, exhale, then maybe the next rep your chin comes towards your throat. You pull that body into your back body sling so that eventually maybe your chest lifts higher, your legs reach farther, and maybe even lower to the ground. Double leg stretch. Spine stretch. Modified can be done seated up in a block to release tight hamstrings, and knees can also be bent the same. Inhaling up, head leads, exhale down a wall. Thinking of the sling, somebody sitting in the front part of your body, deepening that to open the back. I've given some arm options there. Saw. Also can be done seated up on the block with your knees soft. This is spinal rotation. This may or may not be good for each person, but it certainly feels lovely. It's not something we do in our everyday as much as we should. I am inhaling until I have nothing left, so that then I can section my front body towards my back, opening up my lumbar spine, getting into pelvic floor, and increasing my breath and energy. Going into Sidekicks. Lining up the back of my body, actually from my head to my tail, with the back of the mat and my feet towards the front of the mat for a nice little gager. Top leg in line with my top hip. Some options there. If I'm modifying, a nice bent knee is nice. Hand here. Pendulum. Could use a TheraBand, holding it at the bottom of my foot, holding it with my hand. Around to the other side, lining my spine up. Arm, or arm, or arm. Same modifications can apply. If all of this seems like too much, a modification could be this. Clam, squeezing heels together, and kicking front. Pulse and back. Same modifications from the other side. Finishing with seal. I could have a ball behind me and just do the hip opening of the heels clapping. Thinking of my sling as I push hands and shins into each other to give me more power to pull the weight, back body, widening, lengthening,